This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now what we do is we'll try to understand the accounting rules or golden rules of accounting which we will be using to record any accounting entry debit, any accounting entry credit. Previous assignment, whatever we did in the last session, is that clear for everyone?
Yes, Ajay.
Anybody tried doing it? You are able to match TB, P&L, balance sheet?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
A simple example only you'll have to take, and just it's if you're not aware, you will get to know what is happening in accounting. If you're already aware, it is kind of a revision for you to recollect all the basics one more time. Because as we move forward, in every topic we will be referring to these accounting fundamentals repeatedly. So it is better one time effort to recollect, to revise everything whatever we already know, or begin from the basic fundamental onward, which will make you feel more comfortable, more confident as you progress. Okay, now let us write golden rules of accounting. Basically, how many rules we have in general?
Three rules.
Three.
Three rules. I will put rule name. First one is what?
Personal account.
Personal account,
Personal accounts.
Real account.
Nominal.
real account,
Personal real accounts. Third one,
nominal account.
Nominal account.
nominal accounts. These are the three rules. Okay. Now, in these three rules, we have logic for debit, we have logic for credit.
Yes.
Then we will put debit. And we will also write credit. Because you need to follow different logic for debit, different logic for credit. According to personal account, debit what?
The receiver.
Debit is the receiver.
Let me put credit here. According to personal account, debit
The receiver,
the receiver. Okay. Credit
the giver,
Giver.
the giver. Real account.
Debit what comes
into the
in.
business.
Debit what comes in.
Debit what comes in. Credit
What goes out.
what goes out.
So
All right. Nominal account.
All expense and losses,
Debit all
Debit
expenses
all the
and
expenses and losses.
All expenses and losses. Okay. Credit
incomes and gains.
incomes and gains.
All incomes and
income and
gains.
gains.
all incomes and gains are credit. These are basically our golden rules of accounting. Any debit, any credit that we do in accounting are purely based on these three fundamentals.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Sometimes, not sometimes, many times we tell the accounting entry is correct, but we do not know this because based on the transaction, we are able to register, we are able to recognize where to debit, where to credit. Majoritarily, that is what happens, right? We don't really look into this accounting principle. We don't really apply this when you generally write any accounting entry, when you generally do any accounting, because these are habituated to us. By looking at the transaction, you can easily guess and you will put right accounting entry. Is this correct?
Correct.
Because you technically do not think, okay, personal, real, nominal, what comes in, this is, that is, you don't apply anything. On the spot, entry will come out. Because we know how accounting happens. You do not need to apply all this. But when you're stuck somewhere, when you're finding that I think this is something tricky for me to understand, that is where these things will help you. Otherwise, in general, we all are in a position to talk accounting entries. Okay. Now first one, if you take personal account, receiver, giver, real account, what comes in, what goes out, nominal account, expenses, losses, plus income and gain. Typically, what we all need to understand here is whenever you have your financial statements, whenever we have our financial statements, in the financial statements, we understood we need to write three accounts or three reports. What are those three reports?
TB,
Trial
PNL,
balance,
and
P&L,
balance sheet.
balance sheet.
TB, PNL, right? And then balance sheet. Out of these three, which two will give you the financial result?
P&L balance sheet.
Balance sheet.
PNL and
Right. PNL and balance sheet will give us the financial result. TB will not give any result. TB is only to check if your accounting is correct or not. If your entries are posted correctly, ledger closing balances are identified correctly, your TB becomes a zero. TB becoming zero is an indication that your accounting is done properly. The journal entries, ledger account, closing balance.
Yes, sir.
Only from the correct trial balance, you can prepare correct PNL, correct balance sheet. Now, when you're writing the accounting entry, you have to segregate these two. You have to identify what? From every transaction, PNL, balance sheet. Your accounting entry will contain either PNL impact or it will contain balance sheet impact. When we talk about PNL impact, if you are using any PNL account, it contains PNL impact? Yes, no?
Yes,
In my
sir.
accounting entry debit, in my accounting entry credit, on any side, either debit side or credit side, if I am using profit and loss account, does it mean this entry has got PNL impact or not?
Yes, sir.
It has, right? For example, I will write a dummy PNL here. I'll put debit, I will put credit in my PNL. Debit I put 100, here I put 50, credit I put 400, here I put 600, and here I'll put another 50. And here I'll put another 300. Now, if I do a total for this also, are we getting profit or are we getting loss at this moment?
Profit.
Profit, sir.
Profit of how much?
400.
400.
100.
400 profit. If I put 400 as profit, my PNL is becoming equal balance, right? 950, 950.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Let's say after writing this PNL, I am writing an additional entry. Okay. Let's say rent paid is what I'm writing. What accounting entry I need to write for this?
Rent
Rent
account
account
debit.
debit, cash account credit.
Rent account debit, let's say 100 rupees. Cash credit is again 100 rupees. Now, when I write my PNL, will this rent has any impact on my PNL or it does not have any impact?
It will impact
Has impact.
with 100.
So in my PNL, what I need to write from this entry?
We need to debit the
Rent
100.
expenses in debit.
Right? Rent account is giving you debit in the accounting entry. In the PNL also it will go to debit. I have to put 100 here. Then my profit from 400 it is coming down to 300.
Correct.
Yes.
If my PNL account number is getting changed, then I will tell there is a PNL impact. There is a financial impact. There is a accounting impact. If I put this accounting entry, any impact is there or no impact?
Impact is there.
Impact is there. Now, can we call it as P&L impact? My
Yes, sir.
P&L is getting
Yes.
affected, right? My P&L value is getting changed or not? My profit or my loss is getting changed. Let's say 5 minutes before, when I gave you the P&L, I told you how much profit? 400.
Yes.
Now, after passing one more entry, I am telling, no, not 400 is our profit. Our profit is only 300. Now, am I changing the profit figure or not changing?
Yes.
Changing the
Change.
profit figure.
Right? I am changing the profit figure only for the reason that I posted one more accounting entry which contains debit side or credit side into a P&L account.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In your journal entry, either debit or credit if it is a P&L account. Now, you need to understand P&L accounts. When you're talking about P&L accounts, you have only two categories in P&L. What are those two categories in P&L?
Debit and credit.
Incomes and
Expenses.
expenses. You should know, how do I identify income? How do I identify expense? Basic things. You just take a look and then identify. If I say rent, what is it?
Expenses.
Expense. Now, when you're looking into it, you have 2 points. When I say you have 2 points, option number 1, company point of view and our point of view. Are we supposed to think from our perspective or company perspective?
Company.
Company's point of view.
You have to strictly think from the company perspective or from the company point of view, not from your point of view. Your point of view, it is different. Company point of view, it is different. Okay. Now, if you are able to apply your mind, okay, now I am thinking this from a company point of view, you will see it is debit. Same thing, if you see from your point of view, you will see it is credit. There is a difference. It will become ulta, reverse. So first you need to make sure, okay, whatever I am looking at here, it is from a company point of view, according to a company, or assume you are the owner of the business. Either you assume you are the owner of the business or you assume it is from a company point of view. But don't think company is something else, I am somebody else, I am just trying to understand accounting. If you do not think from a business point of view, if you do not think from a company point of view, we will not understand what is debit, what is credit clearly. You will understand, but sudden debits are correct, sudden credits are correct, and sudden debits are incorrect, sudden credits are incorrect. Reason, we do not have clarity how we are thinking. The only difference is we are thinking with a question mark. Sometimes you are correct, sometimes you are not correct, and we do not know when we are going right, when we are going wrong. That is why sometimes you feel, yes, I am getting it correct. Sometimes you feel, no, this is very difficult to understand. Debit, credit, I am not able to differentiate. The only point is you are not differentiating this. Blindly keep in your mind, you will always go from company point of view, not our point of view. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Always go from company point of view. Okay, if company is paying rent, for company, rent is an expense or rent is an income?
Rent is an expense.
For company, rent is an expense. Let's say company is paying electricity bill. Then
Expense.
Expense.
for company, electricity bill is an expense because they have to pay. Let's say company is paying salary to the employee. Expense. Right? If we think for us a salary is an income, not an expense.
Yes.
If you think from your perspective, whenever you get salary, you say that I got my income, salary is my source of income. Am I right?
Yes.
Salary is our source of income. But for a company, is a salary source of income or it's an expense?
Expense.
Expenses.
It is an expense to a company. For us, it is an income. So that is where you get the difference. That's where you get confusion. Strictly think from a company point of view. Don't assume one-liners. Wherever possible, try to make full lines. At least initially. Later on, even with one-liner, you will automatically understand because you start by default thinking from a business point of view. Now, if I say salary, I will not ask you to write accounting entry if I receive salary, right? No company will receive salary. Every company will pay salary. Is this correct or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Right? No company will receive salary from anybody. Company will always pay salary. Some company will always give salary. So no need that I have to tell salary is paid to employee by company, so and so, not required. This is required only when you have confusion of these two. When you are confused between your point of view or company point of view, that is where you require complete accounting entry. Salary is paid by company to the employee, to the staff, 5,000 rupees. Then I will understand, okay, by reading the full sentence only, I'm able to differentiate. Okay at the beginning. Nothing wrong in it. It is okay. But it should not be a practice. It should not be a habit. As you move forward on the spot by looking at the transaction, we need to identify correctly.
Yes, sir.
Initially, when we are learning, it is okay. We will be understanding slowly, carefully to ensure in future, going forward, there is no difficulty. For that, you are investing some time. For that, you are trying to apply your own logic to ensure, okay, this is how I'm able to easily understand. Understand in that way only. But make sure you have this clarity. You are always thinking from a company point of view. Let's say we have given discount. Now, who is giving discount?
Company.
Company.
Company is giving discount. If company is giving a discount, is it income or expense?
Expense.
It is
Expense.
what?
It's a loss only.
Expense. Now you have to slowly see whether it is an expense or loss. It is the same thing. These are the same thing. Okay. A debit only, in short. Now, like this, what you do, take a company name, write down any company name of your choice, but don't write any name of your own, whatever comes in your mind. Look at, understand a company or understand a business that you understand, that you are aware of. Take a company name that you are aware of what is happening in that company. For example, if I say a fruit shop, now do you know what happens in a fruit shop on a daily basis? Take a single day. Yes, no?
Yes.
Customer will come and buy the fruits.
Right.
Straightforward business process. You don't get any complicated cases there. Examples. Or you take a mobile shop. Everybody uses mobile, right? Assuming you are setting up a mobile store. You are setting up a mobile shop. Now, on a daily basis, take one day and see what kind of transactions are possible in a day. You make purchases and sales only or repairs.
Yes, sir.
Assuming you take any shop. I just gave an example, mobile shop, fruit shop, sweet shop, or supermarket, medical shop, anything that you are aware of. Most of the times we visited so many shops. Let it
Yes,
be
sir.
a supermarket, whatsoever. You assume anything that you remember clearly, that you visited at least a couple of times. Maybe a medical store, maybe a fruit shop, sweet shop, or supermarket, grocery shop, anything is okay. And then just sit and then write down, assuming it is your shop. Assume that it is your shop and you are the owner of the business, and write down in a day what are the possible transactions. Most of the day-to-day transactions are your sales and purchase only.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Most of the transactions, not every transaction, but most of the transactions are your sales and are your purchases. Write down what are we writing. One day you write, and then you will have some monthly maintenance, because we generally talk maintenance is always monthly.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Like you pay rent for a month, you pay salary for a month, right? You pay electricity bill for a month, you pay internet, you pay subscription, whatsoever. There are certain things which are common on a monthly basis. There are many things which will happen on a daily basis. In short, some expenses, some income. What kind of expenses do we get if you are running a business? You can easily write or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Assume that you are running a business. You literally assume that, put your name. If I say my name, I say Ajay Fruit Shop, Ajay Mobile Shop, Ajay Medical Store, or I will put Ajay Supermarket. Now I am the owner of the business. Now I need to write on a daily basis what kind of transactions are happening. Most of the times, anybody who comes to my shop is to purchase or is to sell.
Purchase.
Purchase.
Is to purchase, right? My sale transaction count is less, my purchase transaction count is more, or it is other way around. Let me write here. Sales transaction count is less and count is more. Is this correct? First of all, how I should think, from a business point of view or from my personal point of view?
Business point of
Business point of view.
Business point of view. Let's say when I'm doing business, at a time I will load, let's say, okay, first to do a business, I need to do sale first or I need to do purchase first?
purchase.
Purchase first.
Purchase.
To do a business, I need to purchase first. Let's say I make one purchase for, let's say, 50,000. Possible or not? Easily. From my
Yes.
supplier, I purchased, the bulk quantity of the material one time for 50,000. Do I sell one sale to my customer for 60,000, or to make this 60,000 I have to make so many sales, lot of sale transaction?
Yes.
Let's say I made somewhere around 40 sales. Possible or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because nobody will purchase from me, or I will not be able to sell it to any customer at a short rate. I will be selling in different intervals. Today little quantity, tomorrow some more quantity. Somebody comes and says I want half quantity, somebody says 3 quantity. Yes or no? But for you, everything is a sale transaction.
Yes.
Likewise, every day whoever is walking into your store will be making a purchase from you. Now, if you observe these 2 points clearly, try to write down the transaction on your own. Okay? Try to write a transaction on your own. For example, let's say we are operating mobile store. Possible?
Yes, sir.
Let's say Ajay came and purchased Apple iPhone 16. This is possible or not?
Possible.
Ajay came and purchased Apple 16. Let's say I'll put somewhere around 80,000. Just an example. Is this statement correct or incorrect?
Right.
Correct, sir.
Correct only, right? Okay. Now I will put we sold Apple iPhone 16 to Ajay. This is also correct. Now both are same, both are different.
Both are same.
Same, sir.
Thank you. Same.
Both are same. But one time I'm using purchase word, other time I'm using sales word, but at the end both are same. If I have to write journal entry for it, I will be writing what? Customer debit, Ajay debit, sales credit.
Yes, sir.
Here also same accounting entry. Whether I put first line or I put second line, your entry remains the same, or will you change the entry?
Same.
Same, sir.
Same entry.
But when you look at it, it is creating a confusion or not for those who are new to accounting. Purchase is there, you should write purchase account. Okay, sold, sales is there, you put sales account. But meaning is the same. However I am talking, however I am using it, meaning remains the same. Meaning you have to understand the concept of the transaction. Always go with the business transaction. That's where we understood initially. Based on business transaction, you will do the journal entry, debit, credit.
Yes, sir.
If we do not know, we cannot write the journal entry. By looking at it, it is something else. By looking at it, it is something else. But the whole concept is, how are we looking at it? Are you looking at from Ajay point of view, or are you looking at from your company point of view? How should we look?
Company
Company
point of
point of view.
Company's point of view.
Right? We have to look at from a company point of view. When you look at it from a company point of view, you can easily find out. Okay. If I say, let's say for this sale, Ajay paid 80,000 by cash. This is again 80,000. And if I say we received cash 80,000 from Ajay. Here also I'll put the same thing. Then both are same or they are different?
Same.
Same, sir.
Same.
Both are same, but the way we are writing is different.
Yes.
One sec. Someone should go. Both are same, but the way I wrote, both are same statements or different statements. If you read,
Same statement.
one time I'm writing paid, one time I'm writing received. So if you're not clearly looking at the transaction, there are high chances we get confused.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you don't look at it properly, chances are very, very high we get confused. And that is the reason why most of the time we feel, no, I'm not good at accounting. I'm not understanding accounting. Reason, whenever you see paid, we may be blindly assuming it is going out. Whenever you see received, we are blindly assuming you are receiving it. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Blindly we try to apply by certain keywords. Don't use these keywords, because keywords are clear or keywords are confusing here.
Clear.
Not clear,
Confusing.
no? They're confusing. If I go by paid, okay, paid means money is coming or going?
Going.
Going.
Going
But
out.
if you look at this clearly, Ajay paid 80,000 by cash. Is it coming in or going out for us?
Going out.
Coming.
For us coming in.
Coming in.
This is coming in for us. We did not pay, right? We received. We are telling Ajay paid, meaning your customer paid. When you're in the business, when you're in the project, when you're talking to anybody, don't expect everybody will talk like this only. Somebody will talk like this, somebody will talk like this. At the end, both are correct. And we need to ensure we are understanding it in the right way. Is this right or not? At the end, we need to make sure we are understanding it properly. Nobody will make you understand. Nobody will tell you, I am talking from my point of view. You understand it from your company point of view and then do it. Nobody will tell. Because you know what happened there, right? You know the transaction.
Yes.
If you know the transaction, if you know what happened, it is easy to write down accounting entry. Right? Meaning slowly make sure, okay, these are the accounting entries that I need to write. Now, if you look at it, one account is Ajay, another account is sale. Are these two going to P&L or are these two going to balance sheet or they are going to both P&L plus balance sheet?
P&L balance sheet.
They are going to both P&L and balance sheet. Now, this accounting entry has any P&L impact or not?
It will impact.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Impact.
It has got a
Yes.
P&L impact. Does it also have balance sheet impact?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It also has P&L impact. It also has balance sheet impact because in my accounting entry, one P&L account is used, one balance sheet account is used. Agree?
Yes, sir.
P&L impact means my entry will affect my P&L result, profit loss. It will either increase or decrease to the extent of this value.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Similarly, my balance sheet asset or liability will increase or decrease to the extent of this value. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? We need to understand, okay, what do you mean by P&L impact? What do you mean by balance sheet impact? How are we understanding it? Then we will have slowly improvement. We will see practically, okay, this is how accounting is happening. Don't by heart anything because this is not the subject of by hearting. This is the subject of understanding the concept. Once you get the concept, don't need to do anything. Blindly you can do, blindly you can work on this. Reason, are we becoming end user?
No.
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 We are not using end user. Are we going to post debit credit accounting entries after getting the job every day?
No, sir.
No.
No.
All you need to do is understand if there is any accounting entry. Make sure you are not getting it confused. Everything will be given to you. Everything will be explained to you by the end user. In short, user will make you understand everything. This is the transaction, this is the debit, this is the credit. But all you require is when somebody is talking about accounting, when somebody is giving the requirement, please make sure you are in a position to understand. That's it. Your effort is only to understand when somebody talks about accounting. You are not supposed to sit, do accounting in your project, in your company. Nobody will do it. That is the end user task. You have end users exclusively in every project. And they will make you understand. But be in a position to understand when somebody is talking, when somebody is telling. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
To the extent of that, if you are able to understand, it is more than sufficient. Nothing else is required. You do not have to worry that I do not know accounting. If you are in a position to understand accounting, more than sufficient. As you do it, because in your practice, you have to post different accounting entries. You
Yes,
take
sir.
GL, AP, AR, cash, bank, BRS, whatever. Everywhere you need to write accounting entry because when you're learning, you have to practice. For you to do the practice, you need to do the entry also. With this understanding, with those entry practice preparation, because you're looking at the system in a right direction, what is supposed to happen, what is happening, which report is getting affected, what value is coming, what value is supposed to come. You will initially value it. Then you feel that, okay, I think my understanding is correct. My understanding is not correct. Simple. You will automatically gain that knowledge confidence, provided you are not confused here. That's the only point. This is the only point. Green indicator, red indicator. If you are thinking from green indicator, everything will be okay. If you are thinking from both, you do not know where things will go wrong. I cannot tell you this is where you may get confused. You also cannot identify where you are getting confused, because all of a sudden you are getting confused. And you also not in a position to identify why I am getting confused, because of keywords only. When I say keyword, whenever you see purchases, you see that, okay, purchase is debit. Whenever you see sale, sale is credit. But it is not all the time, right? I can write a transaction in two different ways.
Yes, sir.
We can write the transaction in two different ways. Only after looking at the transaction, come to a conclusion what to debit, what to credit. By looking at it, don't come to any conclusion straightforward. Now, if I come back to this, specifically focus on the nominal account. Nominal account, can we say it's all about P&L only?
Yes, sir.
Can I say nominal account is always P&L? If I say this, is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Whatever is coming in my nominal account, everything is P&L account only. In short, my total profit and loss account is made based on nominal accounting. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
When I
sir.
say real account, can I say it is all balance sheet only? Whatever is coming in, whatever is going out, I will always take into my asset or liability.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So can I say my real account is balance sheet accounts?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And my personal account, this is also same.
Balance sheet.
Yes, sir. Same balance sheet.
This is also balance sheet account. Meaning, when you're looking at any accounting entry, you have to look at, okay, what is my personal account? What is my real account? In the previous example, I told we sold mobile phone to Ajay. Accounting entry you listed Ajay account debit. What did we read? Did we write Ajay debit,
The account, sales account.
Yes, sir.
sales account credit?
Health.
Ajay account debit because what? Because of what?
Personal account.
Personal
It's
account.
expense. It's expense account. Expenses.
Customer.
Customer, yeah.
Because
Because of personal
customer.
account,
Personal
debit
account.
the receipt. Debit the receipt.
When you make any sale, who is receiving the items or services, whatever you're selling?
Ajay.
Okay.
Right?
Person.
Now you're debiting Ajay because of the personal account. In short, any name you find anywhere, blindly take it into personal account. And then see whether they're receiving or giving. Receiving and giving from your business point of view. When you sell, certain things are coming in or going out.
Going out.
Going out.
Out. Now who is receiving those items?
Receiver only.
Ajay.
Right?
Customer.
Receiver you'll have to put. Sales. Whenever you make any sale, it is an income.
Income.
Yes.
Right? You'll have to take this as income. And for every transaction, always remember you have dual impact. You have dual impact. Dual impact means one side and then second side. Two sides will be there, debit and credit.
Sir.
Every transaction that you take, always remember dual impact, debit and credit, because what we use is double entry accounting.
Yes, sir.
What we are using is called double entry accounting. Double entry means you enter debit side, you enter credit side also. Keep these points slowly in your mind, and as you move forward, you will have more clarity on it. At a time, these things will create confusion. Slowly, we need to add small points. We also need to ensure we are not getting confused. Okay, dual impact means any transaction you see, you will get one-liner statement, but from this one-liner statement, make sure you're able to form a debit and a credit. And write down. When I say write down, like this. I told you to assume that you're running a company and then write down. Let's say point number 1. Daily transactions. Write some daily transactions. Point number 2. Monthly transactions. For example, if I say daily transaction, I can make purchases, I can make sales. Yes.
Yes, sir.
And when it comes to monthly, I will pay rent, I will pay salaries, I will pay electricity. What else? You will pay on a monthly basis. That is your monthly transaction. Whatever happens on any day, it can happen on any day. Not specific, it will repeat on a monthly basis. What else I can put? For example, I give any discount, right?
Mobile bill.
Mobile bill you get on a monthly basis, right?
Fuel.
Freight in and out.
Freight charges. Freight.
Shipping.
Yeah, freight, shipping, like that. Whatever you have, you can write down. And see to what extent you're able to write, and from each line you're able to take an example. If I say purchase, how do you tell an example of purchase? Now, don't write anything blindly without putting a heading on the top. When I say without putting a heading on the top, you need to mention what is this business. Only then you can make a business transaction. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
If I simply write this, you will not understand anything. I will also not understand anything. The objective is, when you write something, make sure, point number 1, you are in a position to understand what you're writing. Point number 2, don't expect other person will understand. Expect you are in a position to make other person understand. Point number 1, you need to understand what you're writing. Point number 2, you need to make other person understand what you listed. If I say purchases, okay, you put some 4,000 rupees, very clear, very good. But by looking at it, I don't understand what you purchased, right? Yes or no?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Let's say if I say purchases 10 phones. Now I am confused why you purchased 10 phones. Yes or no? The tricky question, why you purchased 10 phones? Then you need to tell, no, I am using a mobile business. My business itself is mobile. I buy mobiles, I sell mobiles. Then it is meaningful.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Alright, if I say Ajay mobile store, then this is okay. Purchased 10 mobile phones for 4,000 rupees. Ignore the amount.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
if I say Ajay medical store, then is it meaningful?
No.
No.
Then you will question me, right? Why did you buy 10 mobile phones? Then to make
Yes.
it meaningful, I may say that no, I bought this 10 mobile phones because I am giving mobile phone to my staff. Then it is meaningful.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I will tell no, for my staff, I'm giving mobile phone because they can take the order or they can collect the order from the customer over the phone. Or I have delivery agents. The medicine, all my, the delivery agents will go and deliver to the customers. I will have to give mobile phone to them because these are fixed numbers. All the data is stored in the mobile phone. Now it is meaningful.
Yes.
Meaning one liner will not make you understand accounting. To understand the accounting, you need to make sure you elaborate this one line. In short, elaborate the transaction clearly. In short,
Yes.
mention what happened. Mention what happened from your business point of view, not from your customer point of view. Let's say I sold 10 mobile phones to Ajay. Okay. From my point of view, it is okay. This is my mobile store business. I sold 10 mobile phones to Ajay. That's it. He was my customer. What he will do with mobile phones, he will gift, he will donate, whatsoever. It is none of our business, right?
Yes, sir.
What he is doing with mobile phone, why he is buying it, and not required to us. You should know where you have to prolong the transaction. You should know where you should cut the transaction. If you're sometimes we prolong the other way around. From other side, you try to prolong it, which is of no use. That is why we end up getting a confusion without understanding any accounting. Reason, you're trying to extend, your effort is correct, but way is not correct. And here to understand these points, little English is also required. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
A little bit of English is also required. Correct English is required, not just English. Correct English, a small portion is required. Otherwise, by reading, okay, purchase is there, I assume it as purchase. By reading sales is there, I assume it as a sale. By reading receipt, paid, all this kind of thing, single words are creating a confusion to me, are misguiding me, misleading me. Point number one, I
Yes.
am not reading it properly. Point number two, I am not understanding the English properly. Both are the reasons. Both are possibilities. Both can be possible. So don't assume I am becoming a FICO consultant. It does not mean I do not know proper English. You should know proper English, at least to understand. You're not a call center executive to talk to a person non-stop for so long. Most of the time, whatever you talk, you will be using basic fundamental accounting terminology. Sales, purchase, paid, given, rent, salary, this, that, and all, with a little grammar.
Yes.
Don't think that first you have to become, the English expert and then come to SAP, not required. Your SAP itself will teach you sufficient English if you put effort properly. I'm not sure how many of you are confident on English, how many of you are not confident on English. Those who are not confident on English, along with your SAP FICO, you can also learn English. Not necessary anywhere else. During your practice itself, on your own, you can learn. Try to explain to yourself. Try to write down the business transaction. Let's say purchases. Try to write down what exactly happened. Okay, we purchased 10 mobile phones. From where? From a wholesaler you will buy, from a dealer you will buy.
Yes.
All right, we purchased 10 mobile phones from a dealer XYZ on so and so date at so and so price per mobile phone, which is to be payable or which we agreed to pay on, let's say 5th of next month, June.
Yes.
Try to write small thing, explain it to yourself, and then you will see. Don't think that okay, purchase, I will put purchase account debit, sales account credit account, debit account, something or the other thing you write, it is okay, but this is not any more academic, right, where you will get 2 marks for it, 10 marks for it. This is no longer an academic. You're writing accounting entry correct, you will be awarded with marks. Nothing like that. Here you need to talk, you need to prove to somebody Whatever you do, it's practical on the spot. Other person will come to a conclusion you do not know. And make sure small effort what you put will give you huge difference, huge impact as you move forward. You will not see the difference tomorrow morning, but you will see eventually. Maybe a week, maybe a couple of weeks, or a month, or 2 months. But you have sufficient 4 months with you.
Yes.
Sir.
You have sufficient 4 months of time with everybody. This 4 month count we have not started yet. This 4 month count we have not yet started. We are on day what? 7 only or 6? We are on 7. To start your actual FICO, we still have 23 more sessions.
Yes, sir.
You have 23 more sessions. In these 23 more sessions, you will get to know many other points. Then you will have a clarity, okay, for me to start this, for me to do it, I need to understand this, I need to understand this. When you revise all these fundamental points, when you apply in sequence, right from day 1 of your 4 months, you will understand what you're doing. Otherwise, I will keep talking something, I will keep showing something, you will attend, and then at the end you feel that, okay, I have recordings with me. Let me practice on this weekend. Practically, these things will not happen. Make sure when you're in the session, within the session, you're understanding what we're talking. From your regular session after 30 days. Meaning after we complete all the basic fundamentals like this, from your first session onward, the moment you log into SAP, you should know what you're doing, why you're doing. It is just that you do not know what is this in SAP, but in general, you are in a position to understand. That level of thing is required. If you need to talk to me, at least you should ensure that I know the language a little bit. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I do not know anything, no matter how fast you talk, how slowly you talk, I don't understand. It is required for you to make me feel comfortable with your language first.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Only then you talk to me. Otherwise, I don't understand. What is the use of your talking? What is the use of I'm listening to you when I don't understand? If I know at least a little, there are many other things which will allow me to understand. Right? Maybe with help of 1 or 2 words, I understand the whole context of what you're trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, when you're in English, you need to make sure understand the basic fundamental points. When somebody is talking, try to understand it. When you're talking, let other person also understand. This is very, very important. Reason, tomorrow to your client you need to talk. Tomorrow when your client is explaining, you need to understand. For both, it is English only. Forget about it. For you to get a job, you need to talk in English only.
Yes, sir.
After joining the project, that's a different story. In your team, nobody talks English. Everybody talks in the local language only. To your client, to your user, only in the official meeting you use English. Otherwise, your local language only you will be using. In the email, no other option. Otherwise, we would have typed everything in Telugu only or in Hindi only, in any other language. There is no option. So you're typing everything in English because you put different people in your email. The common language to make everybody understand is English only. Small efforts, whatever you're putting now, will make sure you will feel the difference when you're in the project. And write down these transactions. When I say these transactions, your daily transaction, write down. First, write down the transactions alone and then try to elaborate it. Let's say discount. You write down discount, whether you gave the discount or you received the discount. Both are possible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can give the discount, we can receive the discount. If I have to write discount received, then you'll have to tell we received a discount from ABC stores on the purchase of so and so items. Agree?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Let's say you gave discount, then you'll have to tell we have given discount to Mr. Ajay on purchasing 10 mobile phones, so and so amount. And after writing, take a break, and then if you come back and then see, read through it, make sure you're able to understand what it is. Only then you come to a conclusion, okay, whatever I am writing is now meaningful. And here you are focusing on writing complete a transaction and then writing it in different ways. Now sometimes you put discount given to Ajay and then you can change the same thing. You can change my name, put any other name, possible, because you get so many customers, right? When you get so many customer, it is possible for you to give discount to multiple customer or not possible?
Possible.
Possible. Same transaction, write 3-4 times, change 3-4 customer names, and then you write freight. And apart from this, what else you can do on a daily basis? Now if I say rent, do I pay rent every day or I pay once in a month?
In a month.
Once in a month. Salaries every day you pay?
Monthly.
Monthly you will pay salary. If you pay daily, that is called as wages, not salaries. Electricity do you pay whenever you want, or you will pay on a monthly basis? Monthly basis. Now here it is not your personal, it is your company specific. If it is personal, you can tell that, okay, I will not pay electricity bill every month, I will skip for 2 months, third month I will pay with arrears. Will company do that way?
No.
Company will do all the transactions on time, punctually. So you also be punctual when you're learning, because you're writing these transactions not from your point of view, but from a company point of view.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Company is doing everything punctually, right? If they have to deliver something today, they will deliver today only, majoritarily. If you
Yes,
have
sir.
to pay, and they will definitely come and sit on your head to make the payment. If company will have to pay you salary every month on 29th, they will definitely pay you on 29th. They will not give any reason. Currently, we don't have money. We will pay after 1 week. Any company will tell like that?
No.
Meaning most of the transactions in any company will happen on time, strictly. So when you write, don't take any examples where you put different things, you imagine different things. Do it clearly and ensure you're understanding and you're in a position to elaborate the transaction. That is more important. In any business, what you do to begin, you need the investment.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If I want investment, then I have to invest money in it.
Yes.
If I want to start, let's say, a mobile store or any other business, I need to invest some money, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's say I'm investing somewhere around 1 lakh rupees. By investing 1 lakh rupee, can I start a business? Any business, let it be.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I invested 1 lakh. I started a business. In first month, my profit is 10,000. How much?
10,000.
10,000. First month, my profit is 10,000. Can I call this 10,000 as profit, actual profit to me, or not profit?
No.
No.
Not at
Not, because how much you invested?
1 lakh.
1 lakh.
1 lakh. How much profit you got?
10.
10,000. Your profit is only when you recover your investment.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. If you give 1 lakh to me, if I give you 10,000 to you, do you feel, yes, I got 10,000 profit? Then what about your 1 lakh? You have to receive 1 lakh 10,000 in your hand. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The moment you receive 1 lakh 10,000 in your hand, that is where you say, my profit is 10,000. Now this 10,000, are you taking and then using, or again you're reinvesting it? Again, you will use it for the business only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That is how you grow. That is how you expand your business. Yesterday, my investment was 1 lakh, and yesterday I made profit of 10,000. Today I will invest 1 lakh 10,000, not 1 lakh again. Agree?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Now today I will make 1 lakh 10,000 investment. Let's say I make 20,000 profit today. 110 plus 20, 130. Now tomorrow my investment will be how much?
130.
130.
130.
130. Now, are you taking 10,000 profit and using it, or are you keeping it in the business itself?
Keeping in the business itself.
Yes, sir.
You're keeping it in business itself. Now, yesterday 1 lakh, whatever you had, is become how much now?
130.
10,000 profit?
110.
10,000 profit. 1 lakh 10,000. Now, when you take back your money, you want your invested 1 lakh or 1 lakh plus the profit portion.
Profit portion also.
So if you wanted to discontinue from the business, if you wanted to close the business, you know that, okay, I need to receive 1 lakh 10,000,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
meaning your business is now liable to pay to you or not. Even though it is your business, you have to treat yourself separately, business separately.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Even though if you're using it for your own purpose, you still have to record it in the business. Otherwise, your accounts will not tally, your accounts will not match. Even though you're using it for yourself, you have to still use the same. Otherwise, your accounts will not match. You will get into losses. You need to have strict discipline when you're doing business. While recording any amount coming in, any amount going out, any financial, any monetary transaction, if this discipline is not there, you will not get proper accounting. You may be representing wrong figures. Nobody will withdraw the profits every month. Everybody will retain it in the organization. That is where you would have heard retained earnings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because whatever earnings you are getting it, you are retaining in the business itself. Even in your academic, we used to add profit to the capital in the balance sheet,
Yes, sir.
because capital is the amount which we have to pay back to the owner.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Business will pay back to the owner. That is your capital. That is why company shows capital as a liability.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There should be always give and take policy, right? Because you're talking about double entry accounting or single entry accounting.
Double entry.
Double entry.
Double entry.
So give and take, two double impact will be there. I am giving money, then what am I taking? I am giving my money with profit.
Yes,
Right? You are giving money to company, and now company will have to give back money to you when you close the business or when you discontinue the business. And in between, you don't utilize the profits. What you will do, you will use the profit to improve the business.
yes, sir.
Right? You will improve your investment, you will improve your purchases, you will try to expand small shop to big shop, you will expand, you will add different other items from where you're getting money. You're adding profits to your investment. Otherwise, if I'm doing business with the same 1 lakh every month, will I be able to grow?
No.
No.
No, right? I'm making profit, I'm getting some money, and then this money I'm using it for some XYZ purposes. My business will not grow. For my business to grow, I need to reinvest the profit into the business itself.
Yes.
I will add all the
Yes,
profits
sir.
to my capital. I will add all the profits to my capital because I'm telling my profit is also I'm adding it in the business. Then your capital will increase. Okay, now I need to pay 1 lakh. Now you're adding profit also to me only. I will give you 1 lakh 10,000. Again, you got another profit of 20,000. Let's say 110 plus 20. Company will tell, I will give you 1 lakh 30,000. That is where you will always see what is your asset, what is your liability.
Yes.
How much you have to pay, how much you have to receive. You in the sense your business. And in your business payment, your investment is also included.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In your liability, your payment is also included, meaning your liability of capital. Otherwise, you will see only 10,000 as a profit, but 10,000 is not profit. First, you need to make return on investment. You'll have to recover your investment, right? You'll have to make it break even.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only then you feel that, okay, now whatever I'm making is a profit. 1 lakh I put, 10,000 I got, then what about 90,000? One way it is 10,000 profit good, the other way 90,000 is still to be recovered. Agree?
Yes.
Sure.
Small points, but we should not put any logics. All these points are only for our self understanding purpose only. Okay, so that we start getting different questions in our mind, and list out all your questions. Okay, if I do it, this is what is happening. Then you will feel the difference, that you're able to write something, you're able to think beyond the point that you thought so far. Right? You're getting my points, right? If you start writing, you'll be able to write a little more points. You'll be able to think beyond a limit that you were thinking so far, which will allow you to be more comfortable, be more confident on the subject. Because in the project, for any accounting entry, for any transaction, your client will make you understand. Okay, your client, your user will make you understand everything in any project. All we need to do is listen to them, understand, and explain them, let them understand. Any complication here? If you know the basic fundamentals properly, if you know the basic English, easily possible or not possible?
Possible.
Very much easily possible. Simple things you take initially, and you will feel the difference within couple of weeks. Within few weeks, you will feel the difference, that yes, now I think I'm able to understand things in a very better way, and that is what is required. Measure your improvement not by the configuration, but by your understanding capability. Earlier, what was my understanding level? What was my comfort? What was my confidence? Now, what is my understanding level? What is my comfort level? What is my confidence level? You can easily know the difference. Nobody needs to tell. You can easily guess it, right? At
Yes,
least
sir.
we are now able to put an effort. We are now able to understand. We are not getting fear now. I think this is possible. That is more important. And this is, in fact, very simple. When I say this is very simple, this is practically very simple. You do not have to worry about anything. You do not have to get feared or scared about anything. When you know these are all very simple things, and you are putting your effort from the beginning, right from the basic, there is no way you will go wrong in future, right? When you know the basics properly, there is no point of making a mistake. Anybody who makes mistake, majoritarily basic fundamental mistakes only. When I say basic fundamental mistake, major mistakes nobody will do it. That everybody knows. Everybody will apply and then do work. But when something goes wrong, majoritarily these are minute, small mistake. And make sure these small mistakes we will ignore it. These small mistakes we will not even think about it. Make sure, even if it is a small activity, small point, understand what it is. And all these small points will make magic. Though you see any experienced candidate, they may not be able to trace it, because they will see at high level. It should come here, it should come there. They'll not go in depth into the transaction. They will not see what exactly happened. They'll see at high level. But when you're looking at it, no, here there is a mistake. Easily you will catch, because of your basic fundamental understanding. Agree?
Yes.
Sure.
The other person may not be able to catch it because they are not looking at that minute level. They are looking only at high level. They see, okay, it should debit is here, credit is here. Okay, why it is not tallying? Okay, why my report is incorrect? Why I'm getting this error? Meaning they are not able to go beyond a point because they are thinking A, B, C, D, only 4 points. But before A, B, C, D, they also have to think different other fundamentals. And if you are able to do these points, if you are able to understand, and if you are able to showcase this, and you will see the difference in your project. Other person will start appreciating you. Other person will have confidence on you. They will have belief in you that, okay, this candidate can work, this candidate can perform. And that is more important for all of us to work confidently in any project. Not necessary you should know everything. For that matter, I also do not know many things in SAP. If you take SAP FICO, I also do not know many things in SAP FICO. But any issue that comes in front of me, any requirement that comes in front of me, I can work on it, I can solve it. Even though it is for the first time for me, I have that confidence. I know that what is the requirement, I know how to go, what to do, because of maybe my experience, because of maybe my knowledge, because of maybe the way I'm thinking is different. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Certain things are new to you, certain things are new to me also. Do not think I am teaching you FICO, I know everything. I also do not know many things. I openly say this. But when there is a situation, when there is a requirement, if you are sitting, I am sitting, I am confident of solving it, whatever it is. In any ways, I will close it. But is it the same situation for you? You may go blank, you do not know what to do. Because the way I am looking at the requirement is different. The way you are looking at the requirement is different. The way my approach is towards the system, the way your approach towards the system may be different.
Yes, sir.
Because when you're in a project, when you talk to your interviewer, do you exactly know what your interviewer will ask you?
No.
No. And when you go to a project, do you know in which project you will be assigned to? Support, implementation, rollout? India, China, Dubai, Singapore, US? No, right? Do you know which user will ask you what when you go to office today? Do you know what errors you will receive? Do you know what problems you will face? Does it mean we
No.
experience first and then go to the project? No, right? You need that knowledge, you need that understanding capability. That's it. Don't believe that I have to sit, practice everything, only then I go to the market is a big mistake. A big misguiding factor. That is not required. You should know only the concept and you should know the fundamental basics of it. You should know how you will receive the requirement, how you have to think, how you need to work in the system. Let it be from any module, any requirement, any point, any user, any project, any client. You have that confidence how to move forward. And that is the only point you have to focus on. Rest and all, you can do it. For example, you need to work on some topic which you are not aware of. If you Google it, do you get the document with a step-by-step T-code screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Let it be any topic you get or you don't get. Including the screenshot, what to type, what not to type, you get. There are a lot of documents freely circulated in the market on every topic of SAP, on every module of SAP. All right. Now, by taking that document, do we really think we can go talk to a client? You can solve a problem in the project? Yes, no?
Go.
By referring to a configuration document or a content material, by going through it carefully, do we really feel that we get confidence or we will be in a position to talk to the client user, solve a problem?
No.
No,
Yes, sir.
because those are only for practice purpose. That document is only for practice purpose. That document is only for understanding purpose. The actual scenario in the business is different. Agree?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
In real time, topic is the same, concept is same, but scenarios are different. And make sure at that level you have to think. Because we have to be practical, we have to be honest in many points. Otherwise, it's easy for me to tell, refer the document, follow this, it's all okay. I'm sure till the time your course is completed, nobody will ask any question to me because I'm only telling, refer this document, everything is there, step by step, screen by screen. But you will realize after joining a project, this is step by step screenshot is not helping me work in my project. Agree? Because here what you're doing, you're following these configuration steps, screen, T code, repeating as it is in your system. For what? For practicing. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
When you configure 1 or 2 times, you will understand, okay, this is how it is happening. After that, you have to think from a business point of view. After that, you have to think from a business point of view. How do I get a requirement from my project, from a client? Will they explain me everything or they will explain me partially? Then how do I move? What is my approach? If I know how I should proceed, if I do not know how I should proceed, can I straight away go refer it in the Google and all? Is this allowed or it is not allowed? Can I ask my colleague, my friends in the project, or I should not ask? Many things will come into the picture when you're in the project, and we do
Yes,
not
sir.
know who is watching us. Agree? Sometimes somebody will tell you, let's say I ask you to create a master record and then give me. I know it takes hardly 2 minutes, but it has been more than 15 minutes, 30 minutes, you are still not created it. Whatever you tell, do I believe or not?
Yes.
I told you to, can you please create this master and tell me I am testing something. You tell, okay, no problem, I'll create it. And then you are on confusion mode, how to create it. He just asked me to create this master. What name I should give, what number I should take, you did not have any clarity. Now you are in a dilemma, how to create, where to create, what to create. Because you know, whatever you are creating and giving it to them, they will judge you because of what you have done. If you give it, then there is a fear. If you don't give it, then also there is a fear. All these things will happen because we are not sure what we have to do in a project. We are not sure how we need to take our approach. Once you're clear with this, when somebody is asking something, depending on the situation, you should know immediately what they need. Nobody will tell you crystal clear, this is what I want, this is how you do it, and then give it to me. By the time they explain, they can do on their own. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If it is taking time for them to make you understand what is required, they don't need to explain, they will do it themselves. They feel if I tell you create this, you understand, is what their assumption. If you're not clear, it is your responsibility to ask what is required for you to create it. What is your confusion? Otherwise, it gives negative impression to anybody in any project. This guy does not even know how to create a master. He's not even understanding when I'm talking something, when I'm asking to do something. These are the points which we have to focus when you're learning FICO. When you're practicing, when you're learning, these are the points you have to focus. Don't focus blindly on the configurations. You're all aware, you get step-by-step transaction code screenshot in the Google if you put any topic. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to understand how we have to use that and how and what you need to get from that. That's it. Don't depend on any document. Don't depend on any material because nothing is fixed. Everything will keep on changing based on the business requirement. Everything will keep on changing. So don't think that, okay, this is how I need to do it because I referred this document. That is temporary, because that is your practice. You do not know the scenarios. We assume this is how it works. But in reality, things will keep on fluctuating, different scenario, different approach. Keeping this, you write down the scenarios and make sure when you write the scenarios, daily transaction, monthly transaction, and then just refer these points: personal, real, nominal, debit and credit. And here you will write all the entries, right? Daily transaction, monthly transaction. Then I will tell you for every transaction, how do you write the accounting entry? Why are you debiting it? Why are we crediting it? We will discuss in the next session. Then you will have a clarity. Okay, I am debiting sales account. Why I am debiting sales account? Why not credit? Why credit? Why not debit? Small points you will practically understand. Okay, this is what is happening here. If this is happening, this is what I need to do. Why? Because I should always think from a company point of view, business point of view. If it is your point of view, you can compromise, you can adjust. From a company point of view, can you compromise?
No.
No, right? So do not think from your point of view, always think from company point of view. Company point of view, no compromises, no excuses. From your point of view, you have so many exceptions, right? You have so many exceptions. It's okay. There are many exceptions, but from company, it is not okay. Strictly think from company point of view, write down whatever you write down. Meaning when you write your exercise, you have to be present mentally also. Not just you're writing because you have to write something. You have to write assuming everything. For everything, elaborate it. Rent. Rent is what? Rent received or rent paid?
Paid.
And paid.
Rent paid. To whom you will pay the rent?
Landlord, sir.
A landlord. Landlord is who? The owner of the flat or company, house, building, whatever you're using.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That landlord will have a name, right? Either
Yes.
a company name or a person, individual name. Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You will pay some amount, right? Write down the full rent paid to, and your operation, let's say you are having 4 branches. 4 branches, you will find a owner who is operating 4 buildings in 4 areas, or you will have 4 different vendors, 4 different owners,
Different.
Different owners.
right? Let's say in area store number 1, owner is Mr. A, store number B, owner is B, store number C, owner is C, store number D, owner is D. Now you have to book rent 4 times or 1 time?
4 times.
For every store you pay the same rent, or your rent will be different?
Different.
It will be different. And with everybody you have a rental agreement,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
right? Somebody will tell, please pay the rent on the last day of the month. Somebody will tell, please pay the rent on 5th of every month. Somebody will tell, please pay the rent by 10th of every month. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? And you'll have to write this. Okay, assuming that I have 3 branches. Branch number 1 Hyderabad, branch number 2 Bangalore, branch number 3 Mumbai. Right? Who is the owner of your Mumbai branch? Who is the owner of your Hyderabad branch? Who is the owner of your Bangalore branch? Right? Put a name, put a company, your choice. What is the rent that you agreed to pay? And how do you write the transaction in general? From that transaction, how are you writing the journal entry? Debit, credit. Why debit is coming? Why credit is coming? From which principle? Which rule? Personal account, real account, nominal account. Then what is the impact of this entry? Is this having a P&L impact, or is it having balance sheet impact? If you're able to do it 1 or 2 times, not necessary you need to do it for everything, you will clearly have a clarity. Okay, this is what is happening. You will know that, okay, this is what is happening. This is how I should think. That will make you feel comfortable. That will change the way you are looking at the system. And you will practically feel the difference. If you are getting stuck, if you are not clear, you will not be able to type anything. Now, this is something you need to type complete transaction. Agree? Along with the business impact.
Yes.
Just like that, you cannot write because you will have to justify yourself. Okay, this is what I'm writing. Is this correct? If you are getting stuck somewhere, make a note. Okay, this is where I'm getting a confusion. And when we discuss, it is easy for you to ask somebody, or even in the group, you can put a message. Can somebody explain why this rent account is on the debit side? According to which principle? Somebody who is aware will type, and then see when somebody is typing something, when somebody is saying something, whether you are able to read and then understand or not. Because tomorrow to the user we need to listen, to the client we have to listen. Not necessary user will talk correctly, not necessary client will talk correctly every time. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes whatever your user tells may not be correct. And you have to tell, no, this way it will not work, this way it should work. And make sure when you talk, when you explain, whether the other person is understanding or not. That is also important. You explain something, you get a ticket. Okay, somebody will give you a message on the Teams, chatting. I wanted to know this, or what is this? You will chat only, right? And assume that when you're chatting in the group, you're chatting to a user who is asking a question. Assume he is your user in the project and respond to see if you're able to convince, if you're able to make them understand or not. Take things in a different way, positive way. And then interact in the group. You don't need to talk, right? At least you can type and nobody knows who is the other person. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And then you will slowly gain that confidence, because in the project tomorrow you have to use Microsoft Teams everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Your user will type, your project manager will type, your colleague will type a message in the chat, and then you have to respond. Just to see to what extent you're able to do it. And wherever possible, we have to create that atmosphere, that environment in which you can feel, okay, this is how I get it in the project. Clear, right? What to do for tomorrow? Daily transactions, monthly transaction, try to elaborate. Whatever you write, elaborate it as clear as possible. And then write the accounting entry, write down in bracket, according to which rule are you debiting, according to which rule are you crediting. And if you are not sure, take a picture, screenshot, or type something, put it in the group. Somebody will clarify whether it is right or wrong. No need to wait until tomorrow's session.
Yes,
Right? Now we need to slowly make sure we are helping each other collectively. Right? Clear, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right, fine then. The remaining portion we will discuss tomorrow morning. Bye.
Sir, can we get access to the previous